Alright, hey, Sasscast is finally back after some breaks and stuff like that. Our other two podcaster peoples are currently away doing important stuff like complaining about wisdom teeth and college stuff. So it's just me this time. And I'm joined by our special guest, Daniel C. Fowler, is it?
That is correct.
Oh, I got it. I'm so good with names.
You're the first, actually. Most of the time I get flower for some reason, and I'm confused on that one.
Do they just like switch the letters like, hey Flower, how's it going?
It's crazy. Back when I was in public school, that was the biggest joke. Daniel Flower, blah, blah, blah. And they throw flowers and crap at me and my sisters, and it made no sense.
At least it didn't hurt. At least you weren't like rock or something like that. And
right.
Kids just pick up boulders and like chuck them at you. Alright.
Oh man, I'd be scared of kids with boulders.
Alright, yeah. So, I guess now that that's out of the way, you guys know me. I'm John. I go by the worst. What did I go by in Elsword? Yeah, I was Atros in Elsword. Most of you probably don't remember me from Community, but I'm here, so deal with it. So, in place of my other Sasscast peoples, I'll be starting off with the Elsword News and Dev Diary. It's kind of been a long time since we actually did Sasscast, so what's happened since then was Lanox release, all you guys know about that. Thanatos set release, all know about that. Japan 2015 costume collection, those look nice, I like those. If I had money, I'd buy those. So there's also a guild tree contest, go check that out. Winners were announced for the Lanox race to 75, and some certain events have gone and passed. Let's see, let's go check out, I guess, Dev Diary. Oh, one more thing before I go to Dev Diary. Lou and CL have been confirmed for North America. I don't know when their release date is, but I think it's soon. Let me look that up real quick. Oh, whatever. Let's just go to Dev Diary in the meantime. I know, right? I'm so good at this.
It's all good.
I am so good at podcasting. Alright. So, KR News. Boss raids, boss revamps, rankings. Oh god, fancy symbols. I see this. Oh, you get rank in PvE. It's cool. Boss raid. Fancy stuff that I don't understand because it's in Korean. New titles. Ooh, new titles, new accessories. Summon Stone, Sacred Fox, Black Spirit. Did we have that in North America? I think we did.
I think we have that right now.
Yeah,
actually.
we have that right now. We also have the, the K-poppy avatars? Or we did have. That was pretty recent too, I think.
I wouldn't know. I just logged on like the last 3 days to get two of my characters up to a certain rank, but that was it.
I haven't been on since like last year, dude.
Dude,
alright.
A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. So I guess big news about that is just Luciel confirmed for North America to be released within the next 10 years.
I like how they're teasing it, because every day they give out a little chapter of their story. It's on the website right now, and I think it's been 2 days since they teased, so there's 2 chapters, and it basically is going like, it's like one-liners, like something about I was a great rank in this demon, so on and so forth.
And then
until
people like,
it was all changed by betrayal, and all this hype comments are coming in. Oh my god, Lucille coming out! You can imagine the 12-year-olds at the computers mashing away at the keys.
I know, right?
But it's exciting to see.
Yeah.
It's exciting for it to finally come to NA.
Yeah.
But it's giving me fuel to hurry up and get my triple S rank and then log off of NA forever.
I know, right? I think if I was a dev, I'd like pull a troll move and just release them without like patch notes or anything, and like see people realize it slowly and the forums just blow up. Like that would be satisfying. I would love that.
And then they pull it away real quick. That would be satisfying.
But the people who already created the characters got to keep them.
Yeah, like, there'd be so much rage and so much salt.
And then release
as if it wasn't enough.
Yeah. That's just me though, because I'm kind of a dick and I like doing dick things.
Hey, I understand how that is.
I know, right?
I
Let's see.
understand how that is.
Yeah, I know.
What's up next?
Dev diary stuff. We have 2 dev diaries to cover. This
All
one's
right.
I'm gonna skim through it since it's kind of old. So they're reverting name restrictions on names that contained L-sword characters, and they did that for just kind of like freedom. Like, you guys just make whatever names you want. So yeah. So there's also a suggestion that Grand Chase characters as IM costumes. Interesting. So, and the devs actually think it's a really good idea, so they're... let's see. Actually, apparently they're actually going to go through with it, having Grand Chase characters as, like, item all suits. Interesting.
Well, I've never played Grand Chase, so I don't know for how great that'll be, but maybe for like nostalgic reasons, it'll be good for a lot of the old players.
Yeah, there's also a lot of people that came from Grand Chase over here, so like being able to play as a character that they played in Grand Chase would probably be a nice touch, I think.
It'd be interesting to say the least.
Yeah, and also, yeah. And lastly, we have the addition of more channels.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
4 new Sander channels.
Yeah.
I did say that right. Sander.
something
Yeah, I
like
said
that.
that right.
In for like Sander.
I know you can't tell with the Japanese, Korean, whatever names anymore. It's so weird.
Yeah, let's see. So apparently people wanted more channels, but what CS said is they don't understand that busy doesn't mean full. Busy means that it's, I don't know, it's like nearing capacity, but it's not at capacity. It's quite a ways. And apparently they say as of now their servers are able to handle 3 times what our online current player base is. So apparently we don't have to worry about channels and stuff like that. So that's a good thing.
It's probably because of the new there's this new motherboard that came out where you can have 2 processors on the same motherboard, as well as 8 slots for RAM. So I guess if you made a super PC server, this is just me geeking out. Don't mind.
No, it's fine.
But it's like if you match that with probably say you can have 64 and like 4 slots, so 64 times 8. Math. Basically, you can have a lot of processing power and a lot of holding space so that you could manage that player base.
Yeah,
so I guess they finally stepped up and spat out like $5,000 per computer.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, but I think they are implying that they already had more than that capacity, and they're like, LOL, players are silly. We're prepared. No more
Right.
Chung release DDoS.
That is correct.
Were you around when that happened?
I was just joining after that happened.
Oh god. It was the worst day ever. Like literally like 50 people got to log on that day when Chung released, and the servers just got DDoS to hell. Oh my.
Sounds
Bad.
crazy.
I know. Alright. That
Feel
was the...
sorry for those guys.
Yeah, and people had their like EXP boost reset and stuff like that because like they bought them, then they couldn't relog on because they were disconnected. So like, oh god, it was just a huge like mess.
Wow. Pray for all of them guys. Hope they're better now.
All right. Let's see. All right. So the May 29th dev diary. Transparent costume suits and Pesop's robe. I don't understand what this is. Do you understand what it is? Apparently it's like...
Transparent suit. What good would that would do?
I think it allows you to see... It gives you extra stats, but allows you to see, like, your costume.
Your original costume.
Yeah, something
I
like
mean,
that.
that's interesting. I mean, I could see that happening.
Yeah, so apparently they like that, and we're just gonna...
Wait, but wouldn't the magic wardrobe cover all that?
Magic wardrobe is essentially like a transparent costume, honestly, but...
I know, right? So,
Maybe it's like poor man's. There's like poor man's like, I don't have a lot of costumes. I'll just buy this one item. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know how this
whatever
works.
the case may be.
And then something that affects both of us as PvP, well, me and ex-PvPer and you kind of currently PvPing. They're considering removing items from 1v1 arena.
Thank God Almighty, we're free at last.
I know, right?
If I have to face one more runner who gets that lucky item and wins
my
at
God.
like squick of hell, oh my God, I will freaking punch my computer in the face.
You know what I hate the most? Oh, this was back when people were kind of dumb, but I'd grab the dwarf potion, get 200 MP, right? I'd go off to a corner and use a 200 MP skill to like get rid of that, because like that's kind of like the respect thing that happened in like S1. Like, you know, you probably experienced it, but like they would run after me trying to kill me, right? And I'd hit them with the 200 MP skill and they'd be like, "Yo, dude, what are you doing?"
And they
like,
run right into the 200 MP.
Yeah, and I'm just like, "God, you're fucking, you're so
I was
dumb."
trying to burn it for you.
It's like,
Why would you run into it?
it's like, God damn it. Trying to do you a favor, but I guess I'm winning now. Can't really let you hit me because you're probably gonna one combo me, so I'm just gonna take it and roll.
Take it and roll with it.
Alright.
It's interesting. I'm sorry, I'm coming down with this little cold thing.
Nah, it's fine,
It's
dude.
really getting on my nerves. But
Yeah.
I think with the newest season 3, they made it harder to one combo someone to death unless you had that crazy gear. Because I was going through someone who caps. I think it was a Blade Master, and he had this crazy attack speed and these crazy criticals. But I think he couldn't KD reset properly.
What?
Or KD reduce properly. Yeah, he was bad. He was a
Raven
double
is
S
that
rank.
disgrace. Oh my god. What has PvP
Yeah, I mean-
become?
It's become a spam fest. That's what's become. Like, the only way to win is if you stoic through combos to catch them. Hopefully you have enough evade or something like that so you can dodge. But
God.
that was it. He couldn't KD reset properly, so the most he could do is take out probably a fifth of my health at a time. And with a reckless fist, if you get him stuck, you know, the combo and all that and all those crits. And it sort of stacked up and it won in my favor.
Oh,
But
damn.
season 3 made it sort of balanced. I can say they did some things right, but a lot of the things they just opened it up for spammers to.
I remember the turning point of Elsword PvP. I think is when Sheath Knight got released, and me and my friend, we love Sheath Knight, dude. I don't play with him anymore because I lost contact. But like, we spent hours in the training room 1v1ing each other, and like, I think we both got A ranks at like level 30 because like we spent so much time with Sheath Knight. And I think he's triple S now, and my Sheath Knight's still, I mean my Infinity Sword. Sorry. Yeah, I just forgot the class change him. I'm sorry, I'm that good. No, he's SS, so I don't know. But yeah, that whole like Weebu Kirito like wave of like, oh my god, dual sword character, like that entire wave of people just joining, that kind of ruined PvP, cause.
And then that compact counter plus that I think Harsh Chaser. Those are the two most useful skills I've ever seen.
Dude.
I mean, my Infinity Sword spams the crap out of that, and it gets me out of so many nice situations.
It does.
But I think that together, plus what you just said, because now that you said it, it reminds me, Kirito did have 2 swords. So I guess that whole
How'd you
issue
forget?
sort of worked in everyone's favor.
Oh no.
I don't watch anime, man. I work. That's
Just
my
watch
lifestyle.
while you work. Just filming like the
Not even
president,
that.
and like you have your phone out, and he completely gets out of the shot, and you're just left with like 5 minutes to just like wall, broadcast it to a live news station. Oh my god, the life, dude.
That'd be the life.
All right, I guess
What's next?
E3.
Finally.
E3. All right, so I have this list down. I kind of have this list of things that were released or big news. Do you want to run through that, or do you want to run through your summary page?
Let's do your list, because I
Alright.
can follow up.
Alright, so it's sectioned off by developer and company. So we're starting off with Bethesda, my favorite, my homie, my
They
child.
have the best story.
Oh my god. Alright, so let's see. Doom gameplay trailer. That's hype. People have been loving that.
Oh man, I can't wait to get my hands on that one. It looks way too fun to pass up.
God, people love that game. I honestly have never played it before, but like, it's a Bethesda game, or Bethesda announced it, so I'm pretty sure it's good. Look how insolent I sound right now, like Bethesda all the way, man. Like, yeah.
Right.
Let's see next. Dishonored 2. Love Dishonored, dude. You get to play as a girl, like, damn.
I think you get to play as the Empress.
Oh, that's
The
actually.
little girl that you saved in the very first game.
Oh.
I think that because me and my brother were looking at it, and her name, they said her name was Emily Kleiner or something like that. but the girl you've saved in the very first game, her name was Emily. It was the same name. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh my god.
And I think that once Corvo died, he passed all his skills off to her.
No, Corvo doesn't die. He's just off in the shadows, just like. It was a fake. He found the fountain of youth. He's still alive. He's still killing people to this day. No, but like, I love Dishonored. Like, the way that like your actions affected the story and stuff like that. Not even like word choice actions. Just killing one random guy in an alley could give you the bad ending. I'm like, that's so cool. I don't know. I hope.
Fallout 4, right?
Yeah, Fallout 4 is like one of the biggest, if not like the biggest announcements at E3, because like they sneaked it right before E3 happened, so literally like people were like amazed at it, and all I can say is you got a dog, you're 200 years old, and you still look better than most young teenagers, and you got a dog. You just can customize a weapon. I don't know. Anything else to say about that before I go look at the YouTube comments?
What was interesting was that you play as two characters, I think.
What?
And remember, did you see the whole demonstration where you changed the appearance of the dad and you changed the appearance of the mother, right? And they said in the conference that there'd be a third character, the baby, who's produced out of those two different looks. So let's say you put a black guy together, beard, ruffy face and all that, and you put another girl together, you put that together. Basically, when they have their child, your child will be a mix of those two.
Oh, that's
right?
so cool.
I think Dragon Age Dragon Age 2 did a similar thing. If you made your main character a certain race or something, they would change your family members to follow you. So I assume they're doing that.
Oh, that is so... I didn't catch that part. I just caught the hype train and I literally just passed
out.
It's in
the demo.
I caught the hype train and I was like, I'm done with this. I'm going to sleep. There's nothing more for me to live. It's like, I'm done. Right. I can die happy now.
Alright, what's next then?
I don't know. Microsoft, I think. Oh god.
Really?
Yeah.
Microsoft's next?
Apparently, yeah. I think it's alphabetical. Wait, nope, okay, it's not alphabetical. It's not nowhere near alphabetical.
Yeah, because Nintendo should be next, right?
I know, right? No. Alright, let's just keep going on this list. Let's see. Big news. Xbox One is now backwards compatible with all your Xbox 360 games. Yeah. No one's excited about that.
Really? I mean, who wants to play a last-gen game right now?
And it's not even that. It's like it runs the same way it did on the Xbox 360. So you have horrible frame rates. You have horrible frame rates, and it's literally just like you just lagging through a game, just like, oh god, kill me now.
Right.
Alright, next is Halo 5 Guardians. Halo.
I like the 24-player battles. I saw that in the demo. I thought that was finally cool. They're finally upping up the thing.
Dude, like, I think larger scale games are so much fun. Like Heroes and Generals, PlanetSide, like all those huge games that just like are really
unbelievable.
Like, yeah, like it's so chaotic, but it's so like kind of fun at the same time. I don't know.
It's fun having a good squad with you too.
Yeah.
I like the whole. It's literally a tactical aspect, and especially if you have those players who are good at strategy and they're like the commanders.
Yeah.
And everything sort of falls into place like you imagine a real war would be. So
yeah.
If they make it something like that, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, because if you have like
Halo.
Yeah, because if you have like a 6v6, like people are just running around and killing each other. Like there is no strategy. Like the larger the player base gets, like the more likely you are to die, so the more likely you are to be like kind of careful and like planning. So it's kind of pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right. Recore, Xbox One's new IP. Have you heard about that?
I just saw something. I saw something really fast, but I didn't really look at it.
Oh,
but I think
it's this game. Yeah. Want me to talk about it?
Yeah, you go for it. I'm looking at the trailer now.
Yeah. Recore's Xbox One's new IP, and apparently you play as a female protagonist, and you so I think it's like this race of kind of futuristic Wall-E machines where it's like they each have like either a blue or a red core in them. I think red's obviously enemy and blue's kind of friendly, and if you pull a core away from somebody, like they die, but if you put a core that's still alive and it's something else, it comes alive. And that was highlighted, spoilers, in the trailer where the Doge dies and she takes out his still alive core, puts it in a larger robot, and then that larger robot comes to life. And I think that's pretty cool.
So do they transfer like personalities and mindsets or something like that?
I don't think so, but I think it's more of like a power source, I think.
Okay, gotcha.
Like you're taking a huge battery out of a car, putting it in something else.
Putting it into another car.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because that other car just got like shot up. I don't know.
It's interesting. It's finally doing a different take on something.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright.
There's not enough original ideas out there anymore.
No, there isn't. You have FPS Clone 1, 2, and 3 coming out.
And Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to like till our grandkids are playing Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Ubisoft loves its radio tower mechanic, where you gotta find radio towers, unlock them, then you get the map. It's amazing. Yeah, Ubisoft is a bit ways down the list, so we'll get to that later. Fallout 4 for Xbox, but quote unquote it will be better on Xbox One, which I say F that PC Master Race.
Especially the custom builds.
Yeah. So Xbox Early Access, what it sounds like. Except you get a free trial before you buy it, so that's pretty cool.
Right.
The Division, I know zero about that. Except I think it's Tom Clancy's third Division, so Tom Clancy.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Then you got the Pro MLG 360 no scope Xbox Elite controller with like 10 paddles and a customizable. It's essentially a SCUF controller, but way more expensive.
I think that's gonna be overhyped. I don't think it's worth it. I really don't.
Here. Let me look up how much SCUF controllers cost. Because the Xbox Elite controller is literally $150, right? So look.
Whatever.
I know, right? So look up. Let's see. Xbox One. Alright, let's see. How much? Buy now. I'm just gonna buy now. I don't care. I don't have this much money. Hope it doesn't. Let's see. That's actually not.
What's SCUF looking like?
SCUF looking like same price, a bit kind of over the 150, and sometimes a lot cheaper. But I think the SCUF 1 FPS is $110. That's like the base model, I think. And it goes all the way up to like I think $160, which is not bad.
Okay, so they're in range. They're not like wild with it. So okay, it makes sense. They're gonna do their own little gaming controller, then be in the gaming area.
Yeah. It's
okay,
also,
so they get a free pass.
Yeah, they get a free pass. I apologize, Xbox. I thought you were overpriced, kind of a bit overpriced, but still not too bad. All right. Let's see, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Can't wait.
Laura's again about to die.
Now. She's always about to die. When is she not about to die?
I don't know. Why does she always have to be in danger? Why can't we just never play a Tomb Raider game where she's in a city, she's having coffee, she's looking at her phone, and that's all the gameplay is? It's a 5-minute game of her doing that. $60. Sells like hotcakes. Yeah, so people are hyped about that. Personally, I've never played a Tomb Raider game. Don't see the appeal. So, yeah.
It was fun. I played one. I played the latest one, the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. Ugh. And it was okay. So I would say it was generic, but the storyline is what carried it. Because I felt like I was playing like Prince of Persia without the sands of time. That's what I felt like I was playing. But it was interesting because the AI was smart. Like they knew where I was all the time. They knew how to lob grenades in the right direction where I couldn't jump out of it. So I have high props for how they did that game, and I can't wait to see the next one.
At least it's not like Call of Duty NPC AI where it's like, you need to open the door for me. Like what? You need to open the door for me.
Do everything.
You go take point. It's like what? Why me? You're like the invincible NPC.
You're a commander. You're a commander. I'm like last rank, whatever the last rank. I don't know military. Please don't quote me on it.
Private. Probably
private or
like
something. Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. Who's next?
All right. Microsoft has a new relationship with Valve VR, and special Minecraft for the HoloLens. Oh damn, Minecraft. Well, we're gonna end the podcast there. It's Fallout 4, Minecraft. We're done. All right. Yeah. So apparently, from what I saw from the demo, you kind of get the GM of Minecraft world. I think I saw the guy with the HoloLens on picking up Steve and putting him somewhere else. So that's pretty cool.
It's interesting. Now, how would that work? Because Minecraft is based on an infinitely generating world code.
I think the world scrolls with Steve's movements. So if you pick up Steve and you put him to the edge of like the weird hollow table, the world scrolls. Which is what I would think would happen, but you never know what kind of stuff Microsoft's gonna pull. Like, oh, you need to like move Steve around to expand the area slowly because we can't handle us. I don't know. It's gonna be
whatever they do. I think it'll be interesting because it's about time this technology starts coming out in force.
Yeah.
Too bad it's only for gaming right now. I could do that with some video editing. That'd be so nice. Oh man, imagine it now.
Be like
the
that,
glasses on,
and just like pulling like frames down and like over, and you're just editing the music, and you're just like, you're like that one kid, and you're like with like the 30 monitor display, and you're just like flipping stuff back and forth, and your hands moving super fast, and it's just like, you are the god.
That's what I'm waiting for.
All right.
Too bad you can't have 30 monitor setups just yet, but I think it's coming soon with the new video cards.
Yeah. Let's see. Coming. That's kind of absurd. I don't know why you'd ever need 30 monitors. You probably would never.
I could imagine having 30 monitors because I think the max you can have right now, if you can have 4 monitors per video card,
yeah,
and
I've
the max
seen
you can
4.
have 4 video cards, so you can have about 16 monitors at a time right now.
I've heard you don't want to do 4-way SLI though. Like 3-way SLI is where you want to stop it at, because 4-way is kind of 4-way is kind of like this is kind of sketchy.
Yeah, too much power running through, and then it's going to get hot really fast. So right now I'm doing 2-way SLI with GTX 460s, and so far I'm at like a balance where I don't have the greatest card, the greatest configuration, but I have a great configuration for what I do. And I do like light gaming and video editing and things of that nature. So I'm okay. I'm fine where I am.
You fucking would need to like encase your PC in a rock and like sink it down into the Arctic Ocean for like 4-way SLI.
Pretty much.
4-way SLI, and then you boil away the Arctic in like a day or two.
In about like 30 minutes.
All right. Next, Rare Replay. That's a collection of 30 games by the studio Rare. You got like Conker's Bad Fur Day, and a lot of other games that I don't remember. Perfect Dark.
I haven't even heard of that.
You haven't heard of like Conker's Bad Fur Day, Perfect Dark, Banjo-Kazooie?
Okay, I've heard of Banjo-Kazooie, but everything else sounds like alien to me.
Here, so you got Attic Attack, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, Banjo-Tooie, Battletoads, Battletoads Arcade, Blast Corps, Cobra Triangle, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Digger T Rock, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, Gunfight, Jet Force Gemini, oh god, Cameo, Killer Instinct Gold, Perfect Dark, RC Pro Am, Saber Wolf, yada yada, Viva Pinata, ooh, best game North America. I love that kid. I loved that stuff as a kid, dude. It was so fun. So yeah.
Okay, so the only ones that I heard out of that one that made any sense was Banjo-Kazooie and Killer Instinct.
Yeah, it's 30 games for $30 on the Xbox One.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'd rather buy that than pay $60 for one of those new games that come out. That you'll
Pre-order
play it for like 2 hours and be done with it.
Pre-order an Ubisoft game, they just send you like a 30 gig file of like an infinite movie. It's like, god damn it, Ubisoft.
Unity had too many cutscenes. Too many cutscenes.
It's just, I'm not entirely against cutscene games as long as the cutscenes that make sense aren't absolutely non-essential to the story. Like, do you remember L.A. Noire? L.A. Noire from a few years back.
I remember the game, but not the playthrough.
Yeah, it's essentially people describe it as like a movie in a game where it's like the UI was pretty minimalistic and you just played as a cop through the entire story, and it was like everything that happened was like almost like it was part of a cutscene. It was pretty fun. I liked it. but the way
That
you
sounds
describe
interesting.
the way you describe it, Assassin's Creed just feels. The way you describe Assassin's Creed is kind of like you walk into a bar, cutscene. You walk out of a bar, cutscene. You go talk to this one guy. It's a cutscene. I don't know. Assassin's
It's
Creed.
funny how they did it, but they're still rolling in the money, so I can't really hate them for doing it.
Yeah. Last on the Microsoft list is Gears of War 4.
That looks like it'll be fun. I haven't played any of the Gears of War, so I feel bad that it's coming out, and I haven't played not one of them.
I haven't played any either, and I don't know, like, I can't get my head around playing as, like, a super buff Space Marine kind of dude that's, like, your neck's literally, like, a foot wide, and, like, your shoulders are, like, 3 feet wide, and your arms are, like, a foot wide, like, it's just, oh, how much time did you spend in the gym? Like, holy shit. I don't know.
What? I have no. I thought that was just the armor, but if they're really built like that, that's some crazy steroids they're taking.
I know, like, holy, and there's, like, a lot of them, too, like, apparently all of them went to the same gym and did the same workout. I don't know. Maybe it's explaining the lore why they're all so freakishly large and buff, but I don't think so. If I don't like...
It's crazy. But what do you think about the game? Do you think you want to play it?
I don't know. I've never been a fan of, like, cover-based shooters, because, like, you're not in the action, you know? Like, you're just kind of like, cover, pop somebody's head off. Cover, pop somebody's head off, and you're just like... I don't know. For
You
people,
prefer the run and gun sort of thing?
yeah, I prefer, like, high, fast-paced games. I don't know. It's just me.
Sounds fine.
Speaking of fast-paced games, you got Star Wars Battlefront. The
Can't
new one.
wait for that one. That sounds like a good one for me and my brother to play, because we play a lot of games together, so
Dude,
that'd be a fun one thing.
From, like, when I was 5 till when I was 10, that was the only game I played. Star Wars Battlefront 2. I can't wait to see it to come back. Like, I got so good at that game, but we didn't have the internet thing, so I couldn't show off, so I was just kind of playing against NPCs for, like, 5 hours a day. So, whatever.
It's all good. It's all good. I'd rather play against NPCs than tryhards online. You would not believe. You would not believe.
You get, like, 10-year-olds 360 no-scoping, like, with like, the stormtroopers. And it's funny,
mouths
too.
like sailors. It's like potty mouth.
It's funny, too, because I don't think they're spread in with the sniper, so they can literally probably hit exact 360s. Oh, God.
That was crazy.
Yeah. I really want to geek out more about that, but I can't really tell, because, like, demos and stuff like that, like, it's not really reminiscent. Especially with EA, you never know.
Right, they show you the good parts, and then when you finally get to it, it's like, okay, so there's all this stuff leading up to the good part, and when do I get to the good part?
I know, right? Yeah.
I felt that way with Battlefield when I got it.
Which one?
They said 4.
Oh, 4?
Yeah, I have it on PC, and I played every once in a while. But when I first got into multiplayer, it was initially just hide behind cover and throw C4 around the corner, and hopefully you get somebody. It wasn't, no cool stuff like where you jump out of a plane, shoot somebody, and get back into the plane. Never saw any of that. It was just like cover-to-cover based gameplay. It was no run and gun stuff.
Yep. Alright. Next, Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
Oh my god, can't wait to play. I just can't wait to play, because I like the new outfit. I like new tattoos. It was really good. I like the new the fighting mechanics you can see, so you can like roll through battle,
like
do a whole run
kick
up walls
somebody
and stuff, and backflip kicks.
Oh my!
It looks really good.
Yeah.
And I'm more interested on how Faith becomes. I'm sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Keep talking. I've never played Mirror's Edge. Go on and on about it. I could care less.
I played the first one, and the story was iffy. Like, I played it, and I knew the story, but I feel like it wasn't as detailed, Like, you were sort of thrown into this world, and there was big conflict going on, and you had no idea how you fit into it. But I think we'll finally get some of the missing story, like Faith's origins and all that good stuff.
Alright, let's see. We have a decent amount left, but I think we should speed it up, because, like, that's the big meat. We'll stop at, we'll spend a lot more time on, I think, a bit more time on Nintendo, Sony, and Ubisoft. So
the companies I have no idea about. Kayla
really?
should be here.
Really?
I mean, I don't play Nintendo. My sister does. Kayla.
Oh my god.
With Sony, I know a few.
All right,
Like,
let's.
I want to play Hitman, but that's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go on this thing.
Yeah. All right. FIFA 16. You can play as
Not a
females
sports
now.
guy.
Madden 16.
Can you play as girls in Madden now?
Probably not. All right, next. The Division. We already talked about that. Assassin's Creed. Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon.
Ghost Recon sounds like fun. It's like an open world, I think, and that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Then we got Rainbow Six Siege. Like.
That's completely my game style.
It's like
I can
5v5.
see myself with the shield, but it's gonna be like slow. You can get that slow character. I'm always that slow character.
It's like, I don't know, it's 5v5 asymmetric, and you're like defending and attacking, and it's like you can break stuff, and it's like, oh my god. And you can
It's gonna be so confusing playing the first few matches. Like, wait, I can do this? Wait, he just blew up the wall. How was I supposed to know he was gonna do that?
He drove an RC under the door. Like, what the fuck? Or like he shot.
I think it'll be something like Payday, where you have to be like really you have to watch everything.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully, I can fall into that pretty quickly, and then we can have a pretty nice game.
Yeah. From what I've seen, there's kind of different classes and roles, and I've seen somebody like pick up a kind of like a controller thing, like a Wii U pad, and like look at it, and they can access the cameras inside the map, or like this is part of the airplane level that they showed in, like, I think the alpha, but he could look at the cameras and like see where the people attacking were coming from. So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And
so like a tactical view.
Yeah. And
right.
You can like shoot through walls and stuff like that. You can like breach rooms like you like actually would in real life.
Right, so it's realistic. They did pull some realistic things into there.
Yeah.
But I think there was a video by the game theorist where he did a reality check on Rainbow Six Siege. Did you see that?
No. I think the only reality check thing that's worth noting is all the guns, apparently they don't handle that well. Like, they're not realistic. They're like more like COD arcadey guns, so I think they're gonna fix that pretty soon.
Well, they have to keep the fun factor in. I guess if they acted like real guns, people get like disinterested. Like, oh my god, this is so out of control.
They do, but it's close quarters is my kind of shtick with it. Like, you're not gonna be sniping somebody from like halfway across the map with like a high recoil gun. You're gonna be in close quarters, so it's like, I guess it's not too bad.
Okay, so it makes sense for it to be, not so controlled.
Yeah, so you can't laser someone with like a 0 recoil gun from like across the hallway. You kind of have to spray, or like you kind of have to burst. Alright. On to Sony. Alright, Last Guardian. It's like Shadow Colossus. I don't know anything about that. You know anything about that? Probably not.
Last Guardian.
No.
No.
Alright, I think it's like Shadow of the Colossus, but you get a Doge instead of a horse. Yeah. Sure.
Looks interesting. I have no idea. No.
Yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn.
That looks like that. I think that's another one with a female protagonist, but I think the story is what's gonna drive it. I can't really say about the gameplay because I only saw pieces of it.
Yeah. All right. I guess we're
but you can hunt a robot dinosaur. That's the big headline. So.
Yep. No Man's Sky. Heard about that? I think that's the game where you get to travel around planets and do planety shit and explore. I don't know. Do you know?
Oh, that's the I know what you're talking about. It's based on like the same code as Minecraft is, but basically it keeps generating stuff. So it's gonna be an infinite thing. It's gonna be like so. If you spend 2 seconds on each planet, you'd probably take a few billion years or something like that before you hit all of them, all the variations.
That's something you heard. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
It was really cool. I'm really interested in how the gamers are they're up in their game with this coding stuff.
All right. Let's see. Final Fantasy VII. My childhood.
My brother's so hyped about it, but I never really got into it. But they're gonna remake the entire thing, so it's gonna be the same story, but they're redoing the gameplay mechanics and all that.
So hype. I think
much hype.
I think I owned 1 through 7 like the original, but like the discs were so scratched up that I couldn't play it. I was so like, I remember when being 6 and I was so mad. Like, Dad, can I play some Final Fantasy? He was like, the discs are so scratched up. You can try and like, I'd play it for 5 seconds. Like I'd get to the battle phase, right? Pick my attack. Cloud would do his animation. Game freezes. So mad.
I wonder if you can trade those in and get them fixed, but they're on sale on Steam. The Steam Monster Summer Sale. They're selling all that stuff for like 70% off.
Nice. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Okay, we're gonna skip that. Joke. We're gonna give it some attention. I can actually say it looks like PlanetSide. I feel like it looks like PlanetSide too.
What, Black Ops 3?
Yeah, like with all the weird parkour-y stuff that some of the classes can do, and like the weird like mech thing with like the machine gun arm, like it looks like PlanetSide 3.
To me, it feels like they finished Titanfall, and you know, because the pilots, yeah, because if you took away the Titans, right, and it was just pilots running around, it was basically running around with these overpowered weapons, like the smart pistol, the most overpowered gun.
Oh god!
Like, who invented that garbage? Who invented that?
People who like.
If it's anything like that,
I think
anything like that.
Yeah, I think you're actually more right with like scaled down Titans and pilots. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're actually more right than I am about the PlanetSide, about the Call of Duty 3 Black Ops 3 thing. Anyways, that shit's gonna sell like hotcakes. MLG is gonna pick it up.
It always does.
It always does. There's a new generation of kids coming up like, oh my god, Call of Duty!
Especially with the specializations they're doing. Like, you can do extra skills and stuff.
Oh.
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to sneak in small updates, which in actuality, if they made all this DLC, it'd be so much more simpler.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see. Project Morpheus, know anything about that?
Sounds like Matrix, but no.
Alright. I don't know anything either. And I think for time's sake, we're gonna skip it.
Skip
sadly.
it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Shenmue? Know anything about that?
Other than the name looks funny. I think it's
It's an RPG.
Is it an independent game?
I don't think so. It's an RPG.
Well, other than that, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, RPG doesn't mean independent, but you know what I mean. It's an RPG, and actually I think it might be an indie game because the Kickstarter for the money literally got completed in like the 2 million. I think it was 2 million, right? Got completed in like 8 hours. And within the first 10 minutes, somebody bought like the $10,000 package at E3. Probably he just whipped out his phone like, I'm buying it right now. God.
Hey, gamers are apparently rolling in money.
I know, right? I was be like, what happened to stereotypical gamers being like dirt poor and like scrounging for funds to buy their next game like a drug addict? It's like, no. Apparently, you got people with like 10K lying around just to dump on a game. Like, have fun, whatever.
People must be like executives and like business managers and stuff. You never know who's the real gamer.
Yeah, you have people hired by like Nintendo and Ubisoft literally go around funding Kickstarters. Like, I want this, I want that, I want this. Just dunking $1,000 at a time.
Somebody has a flow of revenue just pouring into their pocket, then pouring into someone else's pocket.
I know, right?
And I need to find that guy, so I make like this stupid game, and he just pours money into it.
Then you're just like, ha, suckers, I'm taking the money and running. Take the money
and
and
get
run.
Sued.
Just drop off the face of the world, change your name, live in like a Caribbean resort with like $2 million.
That'd be lovely.
Get like plastic surgery, become Aryan, like blonde hair. No one will know.
No one will ever know. And then I'll pay people to cover my backstory. Like, yeah, it was a sad day when he died. He was playing Mortal Kombat when it happened.
He got hit by a car when he was looking at anime on his phone.
Something like that.
You buy a dead body too. It's insane. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Uncharted 4. I know nothing about that.
I mean, I'm confused on whether to be hyped or not. I'm very confused.
I don't know. I kind of don't want to talk.
I played Tomb Raider first, and Uncharted seems like Tomb Raider, so we'll skip it. We'll skip it and come back to it.
I kind of don't want to talk about it because I'll be going to like some Uncharted territory. Ooh, kill him.
Zing.
Kill him! Yeah, we're both just huge nerds on the inside.
Complete nerds, man. Complete
Alright,
nerds.
Nintendo. You got that
Where's-
brawl.
I need my sister to be in here so she can do all the hype for me, because I don't really know what's going on.
You got that Smash DLC with two like overpowered characters. Yeah, that's fun. They
Okay,
crashed.
wait, who are the two characters?
Ryu. Oh god, that voice crack kill me. Ryu, Roy, Lucas.
They brought back Roy. What?
Yeah, apparently Roy is really good, and Ryu is also really good because he has all the controls from he has all the inputs from Street Fighter. So people who play fighting games are really good at him. So
What? Wait,
sick.
how are they gonna do that? Because there's only like 4 keys.
His Hadouken input's the same, I think, and some of his regular moves are similar to those in the Street Fighter games. So I don't know.
Do you need a completely new controller to play?
I don't think so, because it's I saw it where you can still do the same the same command for Hadouken, but it apparently instead of doing the special button plus the direction, that gives you a weak Hadouken, but the actual input gives you a stronger Hadouken, which is actually really that's really interesting.
That's interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
And let me guess, what is he like, $20?
It all 4 of them are $16. I think it's
that's not too
3
bad.
of them plus the 3 maps are $16. That's not horrible, I don't think.
It's not horrible at all.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure every little kid is gonna be scrabbling to their parents. Mom, I need $20.
Literally all of my friends,
$20.
bought the DLC, and I'm just I don't own a Wii U. I'm sorry.
I'll just come over to your house.
Yeah. All right. Star Fox Zero.
Are they revamping the original Star Fox?
I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm so removed from Nintendo aside from Smash Bros. That's me. I'm sorry. But
The only thing I know about Nintendo is a little bit of Smash in the Pokemon, because my sister is on the quest to catch all the Pokemon. So all she does is talk about it. Guys, Kayla behind closed doors, don't let her ever lock you into a room because it's Pokemon. It's Pokemon forever.
Alright, let's get through this. Alright. New Metroid game, new Zelda game. Don't know what they are, but Metroid and Zelda are hella. Alright, let's go. Skylanders and Amiibo.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about the Zelda and Metroid thing? I don't know. Just Zelda games are good.
Not really.
Metroid games.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm way out there, man. I'm in La La Land somewhere. I don't know about these things.
All right. You've heard of Skylanders and you heard of the Amiibo things, right?
Yeah, I do.
Apparently they're
I know what Amiibo is. I know what a Skyland thing is. So they're the toys, right?
Yeah. I guess they're gonna be a hybrid game thing. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be
You can
interesting.
drop your Marth Amiibo into the Skylanders game and just destroy people. The other way around, you put a Skylanders Amiibo into Smash and you kill people.
That'll be an interesting thing to do. Expand the character roster.
Yeah.
For both games.
Maybe.
And make it more enjoyable, more replay value.
I think the first one's more likely, where I think they're going to be a separate game that you can use both Skylanders and Amiibos in, but it's not going to be a fighting game. All right.
Maybe it'd be one of those chess games, and I hate those.
Oh God, kill me. Square Enix, last kind of developer we got to talk about. Just
Square
Cause
Enix.
3. Just Cause
Can't
3.
wait for that.
Oh
We
God.
were trying to play 2, but they stopped multiplayer for 2. So
What? No bullshit.
Maybe-
There's a mod thing that you can get There's still people playing. I think. Let's see. I can search.
what? Seriously? Because me and my brother were gonna do it. We were gonna buy it. We were gonna do all that, but we found out it's been so long. I don't think no one's playing anymore. The
Let's see
servers
if I
aren't
can-
as active.
Let's see if I can find the what's it called. Search. Just Cause. There's a multiplayer mod. Interesting.
Yeah, I
There's-
remember there was a multiplayer mod that we had to do, but it wasn't active anymore or something like that.
Well, there's 500 people in game right now, so I don't know. That's,
What?
that's probably not a lot. By Steam statistics, that's not a lot, but decent, I think.
Still, that's still enough to play with once in a
Yeah,
while.
I think it's a DLC. Let's see. Just Cause 2 multiplayer. Let's check it out in the store. Yes, I am 18 years old. No, I'm not. Oh, it's a free multiplayer mod, but you have to own Just Cause 2.
I'll wait for 3. That's what I'll do.
It's literally $2. I'm not even joking you.
Okay, I can pay $2. I mean,
Yeah.
who doesn't have $2 right now?
I don't have $2. I'm joking. No, actually, I'm sorry. I lied to you. It's $3. I'm sorry if that causes any financial strain, but that's
Oh
$3.
my god, $3. I gotta think about that. That's a lot of money.
Actually, no, it's a daily deal. Offer ends in 16 hours. It's $14 regularly. It's $3 right now. You might want to go.
I can look at that and just grab it just to be grabbing it.
You might want to hang up on this call right now and go buy it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go run home. Hey, this thing is it's $3. I'll gift it to all you guys.
Yeah. All right. Rise of the Tomb Raider. We already got that. Kingdom Hearts 3.
The hype behind that one is unreal.
Also my childhood game. I love Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god.
I can never got to play it because my brother's older than me, so he got the PlayStation and all that. And every time I wanted to play, I had to go through him, and I didn't like asking him, so he was like stingy.
I fucking beat
Man,
him
I
up.
never
and
got
just
to play it.
beat him up. No, I'm joking. No, but I honestly love spectacle fighters. That's why I've been playing Terra a lot. Like kind of like the action, like in the combat kind of game. You know, like kind of the running gun thing. Like I don't like playing MMOs that you have to like target the enemy, use an ability, wait for the ability to cool down, use it again. Right? It's like you're standing still, or like you're doing some weird ass movement shit like in Ion where like you're skipping around and you're shooting arrows everywhere. Like that makes no sense.
Yeah, I got you. You want to be in the action. You want to see stuff going down immediately.
Yeah,
I don't
want to like sit next to a target and like press 3 skill buttons really fast and do damage. You know, I mean that's kind of what Terra is, but you have the WASD move and stuff like that. I don't know.
It looks cooler.
Whoa, Final Fantasy VII is coming to your iPhone and iPad this summer.
Hey, I'll play that.
What? I mean, it's summer now.
Wait, iPhone and iPad? That's it? No Android?
Funny fuck. Yeah. The fucking the Fallout game. You hear about that? I have it on my iPod right now. Like Fallout Shelter, not on Android.
Why is nothing Android? Like
I don't know. It might be easier to develop it on Apple. I'm not sure. Or it's the first thing. It's
could be. In comparison, Apple has all these restrictions compared to Android. I mean, in my opinion.
I think so too, but like when people think like apps, the first thing that comes to their mind is Apple. That might be why.
Probably has a bigger fan base too. So.
Maybe, like, I don't know.
It's all good.
Thinking back, we actually skipped over the Fallout Shelter game that released too, but we can talk about it a little bit at the end. Do you Android? Yeah, you're Android, right? You Android?
All Android, PC, everything.
I'm kind of I take whatever I can get. Like if my dad gives me like an Android, I'll be like, okay. If dad gives me like an Apple thing, okay, whatever. I don't care.
As long as it's free.
It's impartial. I'm impartial. So Hitman, quote unquote, takes the series back to basics as the headline. So I heard you were excited about that.
I was pretty excited for that. Narrative, blah 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 blah.
Could be that bald guy in a suit just killing people.
Gotcha. I like the whole special agent sort of games, like Splinter Cell. That was a good stealth one. I never had a chance to play Metal Gear Solid, but hopefully this will be creative, because I think this one's more sandbox style.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, I guess we can wrap it up with Fallout Shelter. I don't know. Have you ever played Tiny Tower or kind of those kind of games?
Tiny Tower?
Yeah, you just kind of build up a weird like little tower. It's kind of what Fallout Shelter is. I think it's a bit more interesting. I don't know. It's been keeping my attention the past few days, but my device is old, so it doesn't run that well, sadly. I say it's old, it's an iPod 5. It's the newest iPod, like, holy shit.
Right.
It's like, I don't know. What pisses me off is, like, a lack of graphics options on every app. Like, really? you want people to use your app, make it like the most accessible. Yeah, go on. Sorry. No, you go. You're the guest here.
I don't play very many, but the ones I do play, they have small options where you can like adjust how many particles or how many drops are on the screen of the side at a time. But I guess it depends on how the producer works, really, because you gotta imagine there's probably like one guy like spending all his time on the computer making these apps for small team.
This is developed by Bethesda.
Well, so what are they doing?
I don't know.
What are they doing?
It's like, I looked at it, I was like, okay, Bethesda, I have high hopes for you. Checks the options menu, 0 graphics options. I'm like, at least turn down the shadows, at least, like, lower resolution. Like, my devices can't handle this, please. It's Bethesda, for God's sake. It's not like the guy who developed Flappy Bird. Like, come on.
They always have them crazy shadows. Like, even on my brother's PC, well, he has a GTX 980. He has, like, no problems.
God,
so, he has the best video card in the family right now, and everyone's like envious of him. He went saved the money for that video card. He grabbed it and spent no time bragging to everybody.
You know what I find interesting? Apparently, they just released a new video card. Not Nvidia, a separate company. Same price as the 980, but better. I heard it on the school bus home today because last day of school people were so hyped, right? And they were like, guess what just released? Card better than the 980 Ti, 980 Ti, not just the 980, right? Same price.
Where is the link for this so I can put it in my wish list? Maybe some fairy will drop it off to me.
I know, right?
Hopefully.
Sadly, I forgot the name. You might spend like 3 hours searching card better than 980.
I'll find something like that somewhere.
Yeah, I know.
Make my dream PC. Hopefully, if I could put 2 of them together, 2 of those cards that are better than 980,
you'd be set for like 10
years.
years.
For that, I'd be set forever.
Oh my god.
I'd never change out my cards. Like, already, I have a pretty decent PC for most processing work. If I put a 980 in there, I'd probably burn out my month first.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, that's the end of E3 news for now.
Really?
So, yeah. It took like 10 hours, dude. It took 10 hours.
Wow.
Alright, so we like to end with plugs and stuff like that. So, where on the interwebs can we find you? Like, where can we contact you? Like, Facebooks?
Places.
It's descriptive.
For those who don't know, I'm part of like a family business thing, so I usually look at my business email. But since this is a social aspect, you guys can find me on Google. I go by Daniel C. Fowler Jr. because, you know, I don't like going by whatever other names.
Flower.
But also, no. Don't make me reach through this phone. But I go by Daniel C. Fowler Jr. on Google. You can find me on SoundCloud as Dr. Dan Next Gen. I do a little bit of EDM production in my spare time. I'm also, lots of wub. Instagram, but you only see like 6 pictures up there. And I recently got on.
Where would we find you on Instagram? Like what tag?
Under the same name, Dr. Dan Next Gen.
All right, cool.
And Kick recently because I went to Costa Rica with some friends and they told me put Kick on your phone, and I was like, what's that? But you can find me on Kick under Dr. Dan Next Gen. That's about it from me, and I like to thank Juan, John.
Yeah, just call me John. I don't care. Call me thanks.
John, Karen, and Ari, who are both doing things in other places all around the world, for inviting me because I don't do this stuff often. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd love to have you back on the show if you're ever interested. Just hit up one of the 3 of us or something like that, or maybe we'd contact you. So yeah, this is bi-weekly, I think. We're just gonna get back down to being bi-weekly, hopefully. But
next time, bring my sister because she's way more educated in internet than I am.
You're sitting here like, what's a Nintendo?
Pretty much.
What's a Nintendo? What's a Sony? Are they graphics cards? CPUs?
I talk in computer encoding. That's my language.
Nintendo does not
Alright.
compute. Please code in C++.
Cannot execute. Systems failure. Core is failing.
Alright. That's it, guys. Actually, no, I gotta plug myself first. I'm a selfish asshole. Find me on Google Plus too, because that's where I am. Facebook. Just search my name, John Tong. You'll probably find some like Korean Pope guy. I don't know. Yeah, Facebook. Google Plus. Steam at Steam is for more personal. If you want to play games with me, it's at my Steam is Hwanton. That's HWOTON with a TM mark. Hwanton TM. It's trademarked. Not really. It's illegal. But yeah, you'll find me on there. Right now I'm active on Terra under the names Escucci and Uncarious. Hopefully, Curran will be able to spell those out. Yeah, Escucci like the headphone company. I love the Escucci headphones, dude. Please sponsor us. Sponsor us, please. Escucci headphones, sponsor us.
Oh man, imagine that, getting some Escucci in the mail.
Oh my god, they're so sorry to just take up your space, but they're so good. The cords are like woven so they never tangle.
Oh
And,
what?
like-
That's nice.
And it's like, you know those old like 80s kind of like headphone styles where like they're super heavy and like they're kind of blocky but they look super cool. It's like that, but it's lighter and like you can. It's no like weird like blocky adjustment thing where like you have to snap it. Like there's like little like notches, right? It's full range of movement. You can slide both heads up and down, or you can move them individually, and it's super cool. I think. Yeah, I recommend the headphones. Just don't give them to your little brother who somehow rips the wire in half, even though it's made out of fabric. But you know.
It's about time you find a new little brother.
I know, right?
About time.
It's about time. All right. Plugs done.
All right.
See ya,
Plugs
guys.
done.
2 weeks.
All right. See you guys later.
Bye.